An encounter with God doesn't leave you the same. It leaves you marked. It's not hype. It's not emotionalism. It's not just singing a song that gave you chills. A real encounter with God breaks you, heals you, and rebuilds you. It awakens something deep in your spirit, something you didn't even know was asleep. You stop going through the motions of Christianity, and you start living like someone who's touched heaven. So how do you know it was real? Here are 5 things that happen when you truly encounter the living God. 1. You become painfully aware of your brokenness and overwhelmed by His mercy. You don't just cry, you collapse on the inside. Because when God reveals Himself, He also reveals you. Isaiah saw the Lord on His throne and cried out, "Woe to me! I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips." Isaiah 6 verse 5. He wasn't in sin because he cursed or drank or partied. He was a prophet. But in God's presence, even your best feels like filthy rags. Yet instead of condemnation, God covers you, cleanses you, calls you. That's the mercy of a real encounter. 2. Your desires shift completely. When the Samaritan woman met Jesus, she came to draw water, but she left her jar behind. Why? Because she met the living water, and He satisfied what the world couldn't. Whoever drinks of the water that I shall give him will never thirst again. John 4 verse 14. After a real encounter, the gossip doesn't entertain you. The secret sin loses its grip. The things you once craved, now they convict you. God doesn't just change your behavior. He rewrites your appetite. 3. You stop hiding and start surrendering. Adam hid in the garden after he sinned. But when God showed up, He didn't ignore Adam. He called out, "Where are you?" A true encounter draws you out of hiding. You stop pretending. You stop performing. You finally say, "Here I am, Lord, broken, ashamed, but yours." He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147 verse 3. God doesn't meet the fake version of you. He meets the real you, and He embraces you anyway. 4. You receive a new identity. An encounter with God doesn't just forgive your past. It renames your future. Abram became Abraham. Jacob became Israel. Simon became Peter. Saul became Paul. If anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. After you meet God, you walk differently. You speak differently. You think differently. Because you're no longer defined by your shame. You're defined by His voice over your life. And when God names you, hell has no say. 5. You carry a fire that won't die. The 2 men on the road to Emmaus didn't recognize Jesus at first. But when He vanished, they said, "Did not our hearts burn within us while He talked with us?" Luke 24 verse 32. That's the mark of an encounter. A holy fire. Not hype, not noise, not church attendance. A fire that burns in the secret place. A hunger for His word. A burden for the lost. A cry that says, "I don't want anything if it's not from you." A true encounter doesn't end with terror. It starts a transformation. The truth. You don't need to be perfect to encounter God. You just need to be honest. Hungry. Humble. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29 verse 13. The woman at the well had 5 failed relationships. Moses had anger issues. Paul had blood on his hands. But when they met God, everything changed. So I ask you today, are you attending church or encountering Christ? Are you reading about Him or walking with Him? Because once you really meet Him, you can never go back to normal. If this stirred something in you, if you felt God calling your name, don't ignore it. Comment, "Lord, I want to encounter you." And share this with someone who's desperate for something real. Because one encounter with God is enough to rewrite your entire life. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. God bless you.